Today what I'm going to do is create a Y piece, sort of piping, and just show the difference between how we interface between surface modeling and solid modeling as well. So let's get on and create this Y piece. So first thing, we're going to create a 2D sketch, and we're going to create it on this top view over here, X, Y. And then I'm going to go and create the first leg of the Y piece. So we're just going to go up here and to the left. And we're going to go just dimension it. Let's make this 100. Make this, just click on it twice to get the align dimension, make it 100 as well. And then we're going to go and finish sketch. I'm going to create a new sketch for the other arm of the Y piece. So let's go to 2D sketch here. And I'm going to project geometry of that endpoint because I want it to interact with my new sketch that I'm drawing over here. And I'm going to just select it twice to get the align dimension. Now what I can do is I can just go and select that dimension over there. It's still visible. And it's going to then be equal to that over there. So I actually should have done it with that 100 and 100 over here as well. So I'm going to go back and just go back to this 3D sketch and just make sure that this dimension equals that dimension. So, or actually no, let's keep it separate, because then this piece at the bottom over here can be independent to the two Y pieces on the left and the right. Okay, so once that's done, just to show you how, so let's take that 50. Ooh, that's supposed to be 50 as well, but it is because I just need to update. So there we go. So it's 50 and 50. So let's go back and just change that 100 and just update the components over there. Okay, so now what we can do is we can go and create the tube. Okay, so with this over here, I'm going to go and create a there's a circle with the pipe on this side over here. And let's go and create it over there. So let's make it 22 and okay, so that's just 22. Okay. So once I've got that, now I can go and do a sweep. But when I do my sweep, I'm going to sweep as not a solid. Okay, I'm going to sweep as a surface. Okay, so you got the surface that sweeps over there. You can see that. I mean, it's you know, if you wanted to curve, you can put a fillet radius in there as well. Okay. Okay, so once that's done, I've got my surface over there, and now let's get the other surface coming in over here as well. So I'm going to go and create a work plane on the end, and to create a work plane perpendicular to this line, select the line and select the end point, and it puts a work plane perpendicular to that line over there. Once that's done, I can go and create a new sketch on there, and what I'll do over here is once again just go and project geometry for that endpoint so that I can actually go and jump onto it over there. There we go, and let's make it 22. Okay, and then let's go and sweep that as well. So I'm going to go sweep and make sure that it's on surface. Okay, it automatically selects the curve and automatically selects the curve over there, automatically selected the path. Okay, and there we go. So now you see it goes all the way in over there. Okay, so now we've got this intersection of surfaces over here, but I need to just trim off to hollow out the inside over there. So to get rid of all the inside surfaces. Now it's a little bit difficult just taking a look at it over here. So what we can do is if I right click on one of the surfaces, I can take off translucent. Okay, or I can just put on translucent, take off translucent for both of them, so I can actually see what's going on. So that's kind of what I want, but we know that there's you know, surfaces in there that I want to get rid of. So if I look at inside, you'll see that I need to cut away those two surfaces over there. Okay. So let's go to our surfacing tools. Okay, so we're going to go trim, and then the cutting tool would be that surface of the first sweep that I created, and then I want to remove that piece and that piece over there. and okay. Okay, so there you can see there, if I look through all three parts over there, they're all, there's no surfaces that are impeding anything. Okay, so what I need to do next is to just go and just stitch these together. So stitch, okay, and then done. So now it is all one piece. Oh, see, I didn't stitch it. Stitch and apply. Okay, could not build the stitch. Did I do it already? So see what's going on here. There might be an issue. Okay, so we got a bit of an issue over there. So let's go to our trim. Okay, remove that. Oopsie, no, hold on. Trim. And remove that. No. See if we can just delete face over here. Okay, there is no faces, so I'm thinking I see something there and I can't. Okay. Okay. Let's go patch. Stitch there. Maintain a sub. Okay. Okay. So you can see there it's actually coming out over there. So I found where the problem is. So let's go and trim that, and I want to get rid of that piece over there and apply. Okay, so there and there. Let's try and apply this now. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, so now I've got my surface over there, and to create the wire piece with an actual thickness, just go to our thicken tool, select, select, and select, and okay, and it creates our wire piece over there. Okay. So if I take a look at what I've done, I first created that the sketch for the one arm and the leg, then the other arm, other wire piece coming off. I first did the first sweep, and it was a surface sweep, and the second one is a sweep coming from here. So I created that work plane on the end over there, perpendicular to it. Okay, then I trimmed off the pieces that I didn't need, and then I stitched everything together and did a thicken. And there we go. You've got your wire piece. And if you don't want to see the surface bodies, we can just take the visibility off over here. And there we go.